symptoms I ignored
like
that led to my
always,
kidney failure,
start with a
unaware
green
that I was
pen.
diabetic.
Pan around the room, see what's going on, see what the numbers is looking like. It's my dialyzer, and that's my dialysis machine. As you can see, cannulation good still, numbers good still. Now this right here is gonna be story time. I'm gonna use my other phone for a little help. This right here, I want this to be about. Let me see. Symptoms that I may have missed or ignored, and my goal in life now is to make sure that if I can prevent anybody else from going through the same thing that I went through or am going through now, and because if I knew what I knew now, I would never be in this position. When you're younger, you think that you're invincible, but life will life will give you a reality check very quickly. But some things that I just wasn't paying attention to, and hopefully this can help you guys out. So one was laziness. Laziness was one of the things. It was a big thing for me because get my crystals out. But laziness was one. They say like when you get a lack of wanting to do things that you normally do, but see, the catch-22 with that is that can be considered depression. It can be seasonal depression. Mine started fall/winter, so I thought I was going through seasonal depression. So I kind of ignored that and I kind of threw it off as maybe I work too much, I don't get enough sleep, or I just need to go to sleep. So that's one. The second one was dry mouth. At night, a lot I would have a lot of dry mouth. That resulted into me snoring. I never really used to snore until right before, but my mouth used to get real dry, real super duper dry. I used another one is I used to urinate a lot, and when I say a lot, like maybe every hour, every half hour, 45 minutes, hour and a half. Like I was using the bathroom a lot, and at first I thought it was because another symptom was the fact that I was super duper 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 thirsty, and I used to drink all the time, like a lot of water. I used to guzzle 16-ounce water bottles. I used to guzzle 2-liter sodas, and I know I shouldn't have been drinking sodas, but I used to do that. So with that came a quick weight gain because of the fluid, and I didn't know about the fluid, so I was gaining so much weight at one point in time. And then when I had the spells where I was super thirsty and drinking a lot of water and using the bathroom a lot, I dropped like 40 pounds like this. Like I'm thinking about a month or two. I mean 2 months. Of like basically 20 pounds a month. I was dropping the weight. And at first I thought it was because I'm drinking water. I was doing a little bit more. I'm like, maybe I'm just losing weight naturally. No. No, I was sick. So another thing was taste. Things had different taste to me. And that's when I knew something was wrong. I'm like, yo, things that used to taste a certain way to me don't taste that way. I used to think like people are making things differently, or Sprite tastes different, or soda tastes different. Sometimes I would have this metallic-y copper, well, not copper, like metallic taste to things sometimes. Also, I thought I had COVID. I thought I had, well, I don't know, well, yeah, I thought I had COVID at one time too. And I kind of wrote it off as that, but I'm glad I didn't. I took a test, it was negative, so we had to move on. But anyways, another symptom I ignored was dark spots under my arms, which I found out after I got out the hospital, that is a symptom. Can be a symptom, not necessarily the absolute symptom. So, and then another symptom was eye shocks. I used to get, like sometimes when I used to look, I used to get like these flicker of lights in my eyes. And I used to think like oh no, I just close my eyes, go to sleep, wake up, they'd be gone. There was actually like, I think, sugar shocks in my eyes, because if you're diabetic, you understand that when your sugar is high, sometimes sugar gets in your eyes and it gets blurry, and so your sugar level can affect your vision. So, and then the last thing, before everything had happened, and I'll get in a story time about what exactly happened to me and how it happened. But before everything happened, my eyes were blurry. I could barely see, and I was seeing double. And yeah, so that's about 10 symptoms. And I'm not gonna lie, all 10 symptoms, or however many symptoms I just named, coincided with other things that I thought was either fatigue, I needed sleep, I worked too much, did too much. So I ignored them. And eventually it kept up to me. Or, I'm sorry, eventually it caught up to me. So, um, this is just a little, for anybody who's feeling that way, or just make sure you get yourself checked out. One thing I didn't do, I didn't get checked out for like a year or two. Just make sure you get yourself checked out. But anyways, I just wanted to go on to go over some symptoms that I missed or ignored or knew, but yeah, like I said, ignored. But just so you won't make the same mistakes I did, I'm going to put my story out there and put everything I did wrong so you can learn from my mistakes, so you won't have to be in this situation like me. Learn from me.
Have you ever considered becoming a vegan but didn't know what steps to take? Or started the transition but wasn't able to finish the process? Well, you're in luck, because now you have the easiest way to become a vegan. A simple and clear guide to embracing a vegan lifestyle. For more information, please visit www.veganintel.com and get your guide today.